Happy Look of the Irish month. So today we're reading something different on March the 7th this year. So we're going to read our special day book, our St. Patrick's Day book. Our St. Patrick's Day book by Sandra Zegler, illustrated by Gwen Conley. On St. Patrick's Day, Miss O'Day put a colorful picture on the bulletin board. Top o' the morning, she said, when we came to school. That's an Irish way of saying, have a nice day. Top o' the morning, Miss O'Day, we all said. I wore my green skirt and my shamrock, said Aaron. My mom said everyone who is Irish should wear green on St. Patrick's Day. Who is St. Patrick? Asked Sally. St. Patrick was a Catholic missionary who lived in Ireland long ago, said Miss O'Day. St. Patrick started churches and schools. He helped the Irish people a lot. She showed us a picture of St. Patrick ringing his school bell. St. Patrick's Day is a holiday in Ireland, and Irish people in other lands celebrate too, said Miss O'Day. In the United States, many large cities have parades on St. Patrick's Day. People wear green shamrocks and hats, and they wave green flags. Even the horses wear green, and the bands play Irish music. What's a shamrock? Asked Danny. A shamrock is a special plant from Ireland, said Miss O'Day. It's also the national emblem of Ireland, just as an eagle is the United States emblem. A shamrock is always green. We all wanted to make shamrocks, so Miss O'Day let us make shamrock pins. You can make one too. So the craft tip says, cut 3 green hearts, cut a green stem, glue the leaves and stem together to make a shamrock. Tape a clip behind the shamrock, then clip it to your clothes. Or attach a small safety pin behind the shamrock. Now we will play, can you? Miss O'Day said she asked Tom, can you put 8 shamrocks on the board? I can, Tom said, and he did. Next, Miss O'Day asked, Sally, can you find the numeral that tells us how many there are? Sally did. She put the numeral 8 by the 8 shamrocks. Now you may all take turns doing other numbers. Miss O'Day said she let us choose and match whatever numbers we wanted. Later, Tom wanted to know who the little green men on the picture were. They are leprechauns. Miss O'Day said leprechauns are the fairies of Ireland. Then Miss O'Day told us about leprechauns. A leprechaun is a tricky little man. He is always dressed in green. She said he has a pot of gold. He hides it carefully. If you can catch a leprechaun, he must give his gold to you. How do you catch a leprechaun? Carlos asked. You look for one in the moonlight. Miss O'Day said, look under a leaf. Remember that a leprechaun is not any bigger than my thumb. Listen, you might hear one going tap, 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 tap. A leprechaun makes shoes for fairies, one shoe at a time. You could catch him working. Be careful though. Never let a leprechaun see you. Just sneak up and grab him. Don't take your eyes off him. If you do, he'll trick you, and he'll quickly disappear. I wish I could catch a leprechaun, Sally said. Maybe you can't, said Miss O'Day. She let us play catch the leprechaun. We played it like tag. First Tom was the leprechaun. He carried a pot of gold. Betsy caught Tom. He had to give his gold to her. Then Betsy was the leprechaun. It's time for a story, said Miss O'Day. Tell a leprechaun story, Beth said. So Miss O'Day told us this. I caught you, Mr. Leprechaun, Mike said, jumping about. Now take me to your gold. That's the rule, said Mr. Leprechaun, and he showed Mike the way to a field of golden rocks. My crock of gold is under a plant, said Mr. Leprechaun, but you will need a shovel to dig it up. My shovel is behind that tree over there. Which tree? Asked Mike, looking to see. When Mike looked back, Mr. Leprechaun was gone. Never trust a leprechaun. He'll trick you every time. Let's write a story about a leprechaun, said Miss O'Day. You help me. Let's see if we can use the sound of the letter L in our story. Here is what we wrote. Our leprechaun is called Larry, Beth said. He has a pot of gold, Aaron said. Nobody can catch Larry Leprechaun, said Tom. He leaps away. He likes to hide under a leaf, said Sally. I think Larry Leprechaun laughs a lot, Billy said. Then we all laughed. That was the end of our story. And so now let's make a special shamrock leprechaun, said Miss O'Day. First, Miss O'Day showed us how to cut big shamrocks out of the sheet of green paper. Then we made elfin ears and a happy face and a leprechaun hat. Our leprechauns looked like this. The instructions said fold up, fold over, fold up, cut an ear. And here are the instructions. This is how you do some St. Patrick's crafts. So mouth, nose, ear, eyes, and this is how you make Irish silver leprechaun. I can be a leprechaun, said Tom. He held up his leprechaun and did a funny leaping tiptoe dance for us. Lots of Irish people like to dance, said Miss O'Day. She played an Irish dancing song. She called it a jig. She said we could all dance, so we could. And another instructions of this project said, use 2 sheets of green paper, fold them in half, cut the hat like this, staple the sides together so the hat fits. Cut a yellow buckle, cut a colored hat band. I could dress up like a leprechaun, Danny said. I have a green shirt at home. Then you would need a hat, said Miss O'Day. She showed us how to make hats. When it was time to go home, Danny tipped his hat to Mrs. O'Day. Top o' the afternoon, he said. Top o' the afternoon, Danny. Miss O'Day said, then she smiled her Irish smile. The end. If you have something to share to do our St. Patrick's Day arts and crafts stuffs, please let me know in the comments below. And so I'll see you on March 17th on the premiere. Bye bye.